I will be short. But I have a little paper here because I don't want to forget anybody. So I would like to have all the names here, so I have them. Okay, welcome to this birthday. It's the 92nd birthday, which is quite an event. And I thank you for coming, and I thank particularly Karen and Ken and Aggie for preparing all of it and inviting all of you. That was beautiful. I would like to, particularly today, I would like to be grateful to all the family and to all my friends for taking care of me in the recent years and so on, without which I could not have gone on teaching so long and doing research so long. So particularly I thank Aggie, where's Aggie, for her health care, which kept me alive, which is beautiful. I'm very grateful for this. And I'm very grateful to Karen and to Ken for organizing the excellent care for years now, so that I could do the work. Without them, I could not have done it. And so then particularly Karen, who is the queen of solidarity. She has shown us what solidarity is, and she has brought all the beautiful people together who helped particularly over the weekend. And then I think Rebecca could not be here, she has to work, who also comes over the weekend very often. And then Jenny and Jim are here, and I'm very grateful for them to stay with me over the weekend. And Dustin and his sons too, so that is tremendously helpful. And then I think once more, which I have done several times now, to Bill and Karen, particularly for rebuilding the house in the year 2000 and then again in 2017. So that is how we could meet here today and didn't have to go to a restaurant. It's much more quiet here, so it's a beautiful building for this event. And then Mike, Art and Marie-Louise are not yet here, but I thank them, and Dustin and also Walter, who is not yet here, for support for all the research work which we have done for the critical theory of religion, which we have created together in the last 50 years. Well, first I did it on my own, but it came a little bit later in their ministry. But without them, it could not have happened. And we continue to do this. And then I thank Dustin particularly for collecting all the many videos which we produced through the years here in Kalamazoo on television and radio, with all the ministers, all the Protestant ministers. There was never a Catholic minister, there were always Protestant ministers, but we had, and rabbis and imams, and we had a wonderful time. And Dustin has put it all together, and we have a collection of it now, and I think you can see it if you want to. And then also he has organized most recently radio shows for us, and also television shows, in order to show what we did in the last 50 or so years in Europe and here. And then, of course, I thank Dustin for his books, by which he applies the critical theory to actual events now, and also particularly the Islamic religion. Last night, Ken showed me a German movie, in which I found my whole life reflected. So I don't want to go into it. It was a documentary in which I saw my whole life reflected, the last 92 years or so, and the pre-fascist period, and then the 12 years of fascism, and then the war, and my participation in it, and the following restoration period. So I don't want to go into this report. It is just too long. Today I wrote the last pages of my new book, exactly by 5:30. The last sentence was written, so that is concluded now too, and it got up to 500 pages or so, and I'm very happy that we are through with that, and the next one is coming. So then the last book there is also about the evolution of our theory of religion, critical theory of religion, and it contains many biographical elements as well. Then we are moving into the future now with great hope and optimism, and we hope that we can develop further the work which we have done. And through research and promoting existential solidarity in our family and among our friends. That's the very core of the critical theory: solidarity and brotherhood and sisterhood and peacefulness, particularly between the United States and America and Russia. So I get every day, I get letters from Russia, from St. Petersburg and elsewhere, where we discuss the present situation and try to do some enlightenment about each other. So that is another purpose of the critical theory, the relationship between the American, Slavic and European world. And Dustin and I, we have just 2 chapters in the book, which has just come out last week. We just got it. And so we are very active in order to remove the tensions, particularly between the American and the Slavic world. They are the only ones who can kill us in a few hours. We have to have peace with them, and we have to have cooperation, and the danger is very great. So we do our little stuff, whatever we can, in order to make a contribution to peace, as the Peace Poll says out there, and we hope that it had a little bit effect. We had just a breakdown between the Russians and the Indians all dropped out because one of us said something about one of their little colonies, and they were so horrified that they didn't like us anymore. So we have to make even peace in our own house, which is the most difficult thing to do. Okay, I would like to offer a toast now to my family and to my friends, and particularly to Karen, who is the heart of the whole organization. Do we all have something? A toast to all of you, and I'm so grateful for all the work which you do. Thank you.
Prost.
Now we are hungry, and we turn to the essence of the whole thing.
All right, everything's
Cheers.
ready.
Prosit.
Prosit.
What a guy.